What? No, Applejack. All I'm saying is, don't you find it a little bit funny that none of these SJWs are throwing a fuss over the whole, Scarlett Johansson's white woman playing Black Widow? It just seems a little bit whitewashy. Seems like racist. I mean, holy shit! Are we ready to roll? Are we ready to do this? Because I've been like ready like my entire life. You are holding me back. Yeah, you're toxic, and I have to stop surrounding myself with toxic people. It's time to start cutting out toxic people. So you, even though you're my favorite toxic person, imaginary friend, I'm cutting you out. We're done. But today I want to talk about the wage gap. Yep, the wage gap in the entertainment industry, in the movie industry. Excuse me. The adult entertainment industry. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know. Yeah, women, on average, and by on average I mean like 95% of them make more money than men. And I just, as a male feminist, as a maleimist, I'm a maleimist. Not a I'm both. As somebody who supports equal rights, meaning men's and women's rights, I support them both equally. And as someone who supports them equally, I believe that men are underpaid in the adult entertainment industry. And if you believe in equality, I think that you should be willing to speak up and stand up for men's rights in the porn industry, because everybody is looking at porn. Well, not everybody, but a lot. So many. And what's most bullshit is that even if a video gets 1.5 million views or 10 million views, an equal amount of views for the guy and the girl, because they're both in the video, one of them gets paid more. Why? They should be paid equally. And this is not a fucking joke. You think I'm joking? I'm not. There's satire, and then there's not joking. This is not a joke. Well, in the traditional sense of a joke. Sorry, what? Another black guy named George Floyd was what? Was gunned down in a hailfire of bullets from the police? Wait, are you being for real? Another George Floyd was killed by the police? Is that a joke? That is a joke? That's not a funny joke. Why would you? That's the most random. Too soon, bro. Hey, that's not funny. You're gonna get me a dislike just for making me laugh over that. Moving on. I'm pretty sure my remaining subscribers have had their fill of George Floyd jokes for one day. So let's keep going. No, just don't. Zip.
Bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call cops. See that shine from my wrist to my neck, all rocks. Gucci flip-flops with Louis Vuitton socks. Man, I'm always doing work, the shit is non-stop. Fuck your bitch, blow inside and melt just like a pop rock. Yeah, I've turned a bit of dirt, but I've never got caught. If you wanna live like me, well, shit.
And, ow, fuck me, god damn it! And welcome back to Darth. God damn it. Lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. Lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. Welcome back to DarthNews. Shit. I know, we should have rehearsals. Yeah, but I like to think of myself as a pro. Like an amateur professional. I'm a pro-am. I'm a trans pro. I'm trans pro-am. And welcome back to I swear to God. And welcome back to DarthNews, special edition, Everybody Hates Disney. Special edition, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm defending Scarlett Johansson. I don't know her last name. I don't know how to say it I don't fucking know. Oh, I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, oh, but Darth, your neck is falling out. Yeah, you're right. It is. But seriously, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Darth, didn't you just make a video? Didn't you just make a fucking video on Scarlett Johansson talking about how she's just a greedy bitch? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And And she is, but a deal is a deal. And the deal she made with Disney apparently has been breached. So, even though she's richer than I'll ever be, I guess she's right in this situation. So let's go ahead and read the article and find out what's going on. Applejack? Oh yeah, my bad. Hit it!
All right, let's do this shit. So we are over here at the Daily Wire, and the title reads, as we all know, Scarlett Johansson sues Disney over Black Widow release. They say Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney over the company's decision to release her latest Marvel film, Black Widow, to its streaming platform and theaters simultaneously. Now, the actress's lawsuit, which was filed on Thursday in Los Angeles Superior Court, claims that the studio breached her contract because her compensation was based in part of the box office revenue. Now, by making the film available on Disney Plus platform, she says the company severely undercut her potential earnings, and Disney intentionally induced Marvel's breach of the agreement without justification in order to prevent Ms. Johansson from realizing the full benefit of her bargain with Marvel, the complaint said. It turns out that Johansson also claims that Marvel executives promised her that the movie would only receive a theatrical release. Now, according to the suit, they say, quote, to maximize these receipts and thereby protect her financial interests, Ms. Johansson extracted a promise from Marvel, that the release of the picture would be a theatrical release. As Ms. Johnson, Disney, Marvel, and almost everyone else in Hollywood knows, a theatrical release is a release that is exclusive to movie theaters. Disney was well aware of this promise, but nonetheless directed Marvel to violate its pledge and instead release the picture on Disney Plus streaming service the very same day it was released in movie theaters. I didn't know that. That sucks. I thought it was like a week later. Oh, wow. Same day, huh? That's really shitty. But Disney responded immediately, saying that there is no merit whatsoever to this filing. The company implied that Johansson's complaint shows a lack of empathy on the actress's part. They say, quote, it's especially sad and distressing in its callous disregard for the horrific, prolonged global effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, the company said in the statement reported by the Wall Street Journal. Okay, so they're trying to say that this is because of the horrific, prolonged global effects of COVID-19, we need to make back as much money as possible because, we didn't get any movies in theaters and we lost a lot of money and stuff, we lost like a lot of money and we need that money back, so we're gonna just put it everywhere so that way, but see, the thing is, as soon as you put that shit on streaming, as soon as it's online, man, you can go and you can just download a Tor. You can illegally rip that shit off the internet. There's going to be a copy of it in 4K already uploaded to the internet, and if you know how to find it, you can find it. So that'll also undercut her earnings. This is nothing to do with fucking COVID. This is nothing to do with COVID. It's all about the money. Alright, so to get back to the point of the video, let's go over here. Okay, so the Disney spokesperson continued to say, quote, Disney has fully complied with Ms. Johansson's contract, and furthermore, the release of Black Widow on Disney Plus with Premier Access has significantly enhanced her ability to earn additional compensation on top of the $20 million she has received to date. Sounds like a whole lot of beating around the bush. That is a lot of fucking money, though. Holy shit, $20 million, huh? She's already made $20 million. Damn. Anyway, the suit comes at a time that the studios are often facing off with creative talent who are unhappy with their decisions to release valuable properties on streaming platforms in a bid to attract new subscribers. Notably, high-profile directors like Christopher Nolan and stars like Denzel Washington were angry with Warner Brothers last year for its decision to release all of its films on HBO Max as well as theaters. Now, Johansson's filing also notes that Disney chairman Robert Iger and chief executive Bob Chapek annual bonuses are based on the performance of Disney Plus. She claims that this has further motivated them to release Black Widow to the streaming in order to maximize their own earnings while undercutting hers. They say, quote, in short, the message to and from Disney top management was clear. Increase Disney Plus subscribers, never mind your contractual promises, and you will be rewarded, the suit said. Damn, alright, they fucking, shots fired. Shots fired! Holy shit. They also say that Black Widow took in around $80 million stateside and $78 million internationally, so around $160 million in its opening weekend, but the subsequent weekend broke the box office records for the worst ticket sales collapse in Marvel's history. Oh shit, that is pretty bad. So I wonder if they did collapse because they put it to streaming, because word of mouth, because not everyone really liked it that much. As far as, the movie reviewers that I follow, the people that talk about, Marvel that I follow, they weren't fans of it, and I'm a fan of Marvel. but not Disney, not the new Disney Marvel, not the woke Marvel. Not saying that Black Widow was woke. I didn't see the movie, and I honestly, no offense, ScarJo, I don't plan on seeing it because I just have no interest. Like I had interest in your character when you were alive, but now it just seems like it's just a fucking cash grab. You know, Scarlett. You know what I'm fucking talking about.
And so not only that, rumor has it that apparently Emily Blunt and Emma Stone are going to sue Disney along with Scarlett Johansson because, is it Johansson or Johansson? I don't know. I'm being for real. I don't know. But they're also going to join her potentially in suing Disney because they were also fucked out of their contracts, allegedly. Because Emily Blunt, she was in the movie Jungle Cruise, which I will not watch, but she was in that movie, and apparently it was released to streaming and to theaters. And then Emma Stone's Cruella was released to theaters and streaming, like simultaneously as well. And I'm sure they all have in their contracts, because they have good agents somewhere, saying that they get royalties, from theatrical ticket sales. So therefore, they have every right to sue if their contracts have been breached by Disney. If Disney breached their contracts, I mean, yeah, they have a full right to sue, and they should sue. Yes, I know, even though they are spoiled, white privileged women who are stupid rich, stupid spoiled, and they are just swimming in white privilege. But even though they're all those things, and yes, and they do complain a lot, except for Emily Blunt. I gotta give my respects to Emily Blunt. That woman is a saint. So I have nothing bad to say about Emily Blunt ever. Anyway, but if any company, let alone a huge corporation like Disney, can get away with literally fucking anything, fucking over the big guy, the big gal. I mean big like a star, not big like she's fat, like as big like as fat as a star. I meant like hot, like she's like I didn't mean. I meant like if Hollywood can fuck with one of the biggest stars, Lizzo. What I'm trying to say is, if Hollywood can fuck over one of the biggest Hollywood stars right now in the industry, then I mean, what do you think is going to happen to you, your company? I mean, how soon do you think you're going to work at a company that they're going to fuck you over, or are you working for a company now that's already fucking you over? I don't know. And as a little person who's not famous, who's not rich, who's well, I'm not important, I'm also not a lot of things, but I would be terrified, I have been terrified of what could possibly happen to me, like what, there's so many things that could go wrong with a corporate job, and that's why I stopped it. That's why I started doing this. That's why I pour my heart and soul into film. That's why I do a lot of things that don't involve me dealing with a boss. I'm the boss. Okay, I'm the boss of this channel. I'm the boss of my own film career. I'm the boss of, my life. I don't have to report to anybody, and that's nice. I'm not trying to make myself sound like a captain, because I'm not a captain. Well, you know what? I am a captain of this ship, so fucking eat a dick. And to go back to the point, Disney definitely didn't need to release Black Widow on streaming and theaters at the same time. Okay, they didn't need to do that. It wasn't because of the COVID. It wasn't because of the corona. It was because of the fucking money. That was it. That's the only reason. It's the only reason. I mean, shit, Disney and every other streaming company got real fucking comfy. They got real cozy with the COVID, with the lockdowns. They got used to it. They got used to everyone just watching movies from home. But now people want to go back out into the real world and start living life again. Wearing a mask or not, people want to go out into the real world. And movies that are in contract to be released solely in theaters should be released solely in theaters. So even though I've never made $20 million in 1 year, Scarlett Johansson already made that this year. That's great for her. Good for her. Good for her. Round of applause for women's rights. If you're not clapping, you're a fucking sexist. Anyways, I guess to wrap this up with an epilogue, this just goes to show you that Disney is dead, or dying. Yeah, it's like been hit by a car. It's on the side of the road, like it's like begging for help, but it's like just like a wild animal, and nobody wants to help it. You're like, hey. And with that said, it goes. Oh fuck. With that said, it goes with. And with that said, it goes without saying, until next time, don't you dare forget to pull out. That is POO. And as always, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the fucking bell. Hit the bell? Is that what the kids are saying these days? I don't know. Just fucking hit it. I'd also like to briefly mention, because it's the end of the video, not the beginning, because I'm not, this neck is killing me. You know, if I ask at the beginning, I sound like a beggar, but I'm asking at the end, so just save it. Whatever you're going to say, just save it for later until it molds, and then throw it away, and never, think about it again. Never bring it up again. But I guess, no matter how I put it, at the end of the day, whether it's at the beginning of the video or the end of the video, I'm just going to sound like a fucking beggar, but please consider going to my fucking Patreon. Anyways, please consider going to my Patreon at Anyways, please consider going to my Patreon, because all of my videos are demonetized. That's right. Most of them. 90% of them. 95%. Actually, it's more like 95%. Look, my channel is essentially, dead. It's not beneficial for me. It's beneficial because I get to rant, but I'm not really making no money, not doing this. So I do this basically for free, except for people that support me on Patreon. So please go there and support me with as little, and I do mean as little as $1 a month. That's all you, just for 1 month. Just donate $1, just one time. $1 one time, please. I have to buy more crack. These withdrawals are a bitch. And if you don't want to, donate, $1, that's fine, whatever. Go to my merch store and buy some fucking merch. DarthNews.com, baby. Or send me some stuff. If you want to send me something, if you want to make something, if you want to draw me a picture, like people draw me pictures and shit, I'll frame it and I'll put it up there. P.O. Box 301, Dexter, Michigan 48130. The link is in the description below. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Time to wrap this bitch up like a dead hooker. Is that it? Are we good? We're done? No more? No mas? That's a wrap? Show's over, baby. Ooh!
He loves a plus girl, 'cause she's warm and loving and fun. He loves a large girl, it's heaven dreaming about her buns. She's sweet, she's hot, she's mellow, her hips shaped just like Jell-O.
That is true, but also, in addition to, you got to have people start speaking the truth. You can't have them speaking out of both sides of their mouth saying, I trust the science and I'm doing this. I heard you had Jerome Adams on and he's saying, talking about some right-wing conservative propaganda hosts who are saying, oh yeah, no one really said get vaccine. They said, I believe in the science and it's up to you to get it. We can't have mealy-mouthed people like that. You have to be more direct. A more concerted effort to say get vaccinated, because you're not just killing yourself, you're going to kill other people. That's what you have to start telling people. You got to start telling people, if you don't get vaccinated, you can't come into this office or this place of business. If you don't get vaccinated, you can't come to work. If you don't get vaccinated, you can't come into this gym. If you don't get vaccinated, you can't come into this, get onto this airplane. It has nothing to do with freedom. It has nothing to do with liberty. You don't have the freedom and the liberty to put other people in jeopardy.
Hey, from the fucking Arctic. Yeah, yeah. Listen, little bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call cops. See that shine from my wrist to my neck, all rocks. Gucci flip-flops with Louis Vuitton neck's all rocks. Gucci flip-flops with Louis Vuitton socks.
Okay, hold up now, wait, think I hear the plug talk. I've been up for 3 days, so the grind do not stop. When you work this hard, your pockets get fatter, they can't walk. I'ma need a wheelchair to catch me so I won't fall. All these people hating, Lil Windex because we winning. Stacking too much bread up, I think I need a new kitchen. Feeling like Apollo, cause I've been on a new mission. Mission, get this money, fuck some bitches, rest is history. I don't know. Ayy. VVS diamond, they big rocks. Gucci coat with the Louis socks. Make moves like Big Boss. Big ball player Chris Bosh. Slam dunk, half court shots. Big house, enormous. Bad girls, they love us, cause we give them what they want, duh. Scope of the red light. I pull up so fast that you only see headlights. I'm strapping that Tech 9. I walk in the club and they don't even check mine. Like if you waste my time, I'll wreck you so bad, leave you on your friend's timeline. No one can stop us, the year since started, so bitch, know that this is the prime time.
Bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call